someone suggested this yesterday, and I do pay attention to what people put in the comments. And so I, of course, go just to check and see if it's something. I just never heard of the Real Young Swagg. And this came out 20 hours ago, but they've got some decent songs, it looks like. I didn't really dive into the catalog. I just clicked on the channel just to see and find this video. So I'm going to go ahead and do it because, you know, I'm all for learning new things about artists. I'm looking to see if they're signed to a label. I wasn't sure. Anyway, this is called Different Breed by Swagg. No, yeah, it says Swagg, but it says the Real Young Swagg, so I don't know which way he prefers to be addressed. So we're just gonna go with Swagg because it's right on the screen. It's all over. Okay, let's see. For the record, I don't even know what genre this is. I'm assuming because it's the Real Young Swagg that it's rap. Just because generally people know, like, pop artists don't tend to be like the real young, the real old, the lil, you know, they don't have all that.
Tick tock, the clock stops for no man. Your wrist.
Nailed it.
Tick tock, the clock stops for no man. Your wristwatch does not want to hold hands. It's pre-top to follow with no chance. So keep up, homie, give it the programming. Clock into the job you hate and work 8 hours a day until you break. And when you finish, say thank you for minimum wage. Cause that's all they can afford if the billions made. It's really insane that people struggle every day instead of doing something.
Dangerous liberty over peaceful slave. Okay. So he's talking about like the grind, the 9 to 5, you know, you work all day and you make crap money. And then the people at the top are making all this money. It's all profit. It's all about their bottom line. And then, you know, they barely pay you enough to get by.
Can afford if the billions made. It's really insane that people struggle every day instead of doing something different. All they do is complain. Like, can you see what's going on? It's right in front of your face. They might give you a couple dollars, but you're still just slaves. Yeah, maybe you should open your eyes, cause they programmed the phones when the TV died. Believe me, guys, yeah, I ain't trying to lead you astray. I used to be blind, but then I moved the screen from my face. It's evil as Satan. Every day just bowing your faces to a man-made box full of program stations. Now you got so many following your TikTok pages, just watching the fake world while the real one fade. I gotta say something, cause
oh, and that's gonna get good. I can hear it. I mean, he's not lying. You know, the TV kind of went out the window. I mean, okay, not. I would specify, which is not necessary for the context of the song, but I would specify like the cable networks. You know, remember the cable boxes where you'd have all your channels on it, and you'd have like a TV guide and stuff. Because everything's streaming now. So the TV and the antenna and, you know, local channels and stuff is not, I guess people still watch those. I don't know. I haven't watched live TV in years. But they replaced it with our phones. And like we just mindlessly stare at them. I talk about this all the time. I bring it up all the time. It's one of those pet peeves of mine. And by the way, the word pet peeve is actually another pet peeve of mine. But okay, I hate that phrase. But, you know, he's not wrong. Like we sit there and we complain about it, but all we do is stare at the phones and like, yay, I got another TikTok follower. I actually stopped posting on TikTok because I just don't want to go to another app. I just don't care. I don't get much traction on there and nobody really likes me for some weird reason. And I think it's maybe because I don't say things they like. Baby. Felix. Sorry, my cat is everywhere. Stop it. Okay. And sounds like it's getting pretty good. Like he changes it up and I think we're going into a hook. And I mean, he's got a real raspy voice, which is kind of cool. I mean, the song's not going to go mainstream because, you know, how dare you question the status quo? How could you? What's wrong with you?
every day just bowing your faces to a man-made box full of programs.
Bowing your faces to a man-made box. And that's actually, if I'm not mistaken, that sounds kind of like a taking away from God, right? If you believe in God. I mean, it's taken away from God. And instead of worshiping God, you're worshiping an object that's man-made, which is, I would consider that a kind of low-key an idol, which is illegal in the Bible, okay?
Now you got so many following your TikTok pages, just watching the fake world while the real one fade. I gotta say,
that's what it was. The fake world while the real one fades. I say this all the time. People are so concerned about things. Yeah, I'm talking a lot. Get over it. They're so concerned about things that are all over the world that are none of their damn business and have nothing to do with them. And they have no impact on. They have no information. They have no insight. They have no context. That they miss everything going on around them in their locality, in their city, in their community, in their whatever. And they're just so focused on all of these things that they get overwhelmed, and then they want to feel special, and so they go to identity politics. It's like all kinds of, it's a slippery slope.
Something, cause your Facebook friends don't care about you in real life. They might say you fan, but when you ain't there, they can talk trash for the whole night. True. And it's not just me with the eyes that see everything not everyone knows. But it's not that easy to watch this evil turn them into mindless drones. Yeah, enough is enough, we need to rise up. Revolutions like bald eagles with apple pie crust. What I mean is the leader's not even someone not.
Bald eagles with apple pie crusts. You know, the things that make you think of America, right? Like bald eagles and apple pie and the flag.
Rise up, revolutions like bald eagles with apple pie crust. What I mean is the leader's not even someone I trust. Put them all behind steel doors and lock them right up. Cause I'm done with division and I ain't trying to listen or vote for any one of you visiting Jeffrey's Island. Never see me choosing between the lesser of evil over the fate of the people, cause that's not who I am. Yeah, maybe it's just me, but
oh, these switches are great. They're good. Okay. I hear you.
But the fate of the people, cause that's not who I am. Yeah, maybe it's just me, but it seems no one can see. Yeah, these people.
Do you see his red eye?
Yeah, it's just me, but it seems no one can see. Yeah, these people so evil, but still they're on TV. Yeah, the sheep will believe you and feel your every need, but not me though. I don't need you. Guess I'm a different breed. Eyes open, but they stare.
And there's the title. I really like this. And it's sing-songy. Y'all know how I feel about sing-songy. It's just like it's like when you drop into that, it just hits something different. I don't know what it is. And I don't expect every rapper to be able to do it. But when you do, you got me on board. And you got to have good lyrics. You got to have a good message. You got to have a good beat. You got to have a good cadence. You got to be able to like ride that beat. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing an amazing job. And he's hitting home with a lot of the things he's saying, which I think he's aware of.
No, I don't need you. Guess I'm a different breed. Eyes open, but they staring right through you. Cause the fluoride intake affects the medulla. But what do I know?
The fluoride intake. Okay, so there's a conspiracy theory. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy theory. It's been proven. I don't care. Y'all don't care. I'm just saying that that's... People believe that the fluoride affects your ability, your mental ability, and actually stunts it. That's a summary. I haven't dove into that whole situation, and I'm not going to. Not right now.
Open, but they staring right through you. Cause the fluoride intake affects the medulla. But what do I know? I'm just a dude making music. But really it ain't too hard to pick up a phone and Google it. Like, really ask yourself, what would you do if you found out the companies that make all the food were just filling it up with poison cause it's legal to do, and then package it up in plastic and sell it to you? Like, would you still hit the grocery store, spend the money that the government been taxing you for, just so you can eat some food that you can barely afford, and as soon as you go to buy it, they can tax some more? Like, when you say it out loud, man.
Oh, come on. Come on. They put chemicals in the food. By the way, my belief is a lot of the... Why is this so bright? A lot of the chemicals that they put in the food have to do... Whoa, never mind. Have to do with cheaper. It's easier to manufacture. It's cheaper, and it kind of like, instead of using the more organic or whatever, you know what I mean, or different processes, it just speeds it up and it makes it cheaper to mass produce. And then they wrap it in plastic and they sell it to you, and you use the money that they pay us barely, right? Because he addressed that at the beginning when he was talking about pay rate. And turns around and we buy it, and then they tax you again as you're checking out. So they tax your income, and then they tax when you buy things. Like,
afford, and as soon as you go to buy it, they can tax some more. Like when you say it out loud, man, that's messed up. But if we don't bow down, they arrest us. It's been a long time down under pressure. Now is the time, but how do we step up? Yeah, maybe we could rise together, but they pulling out every stop to divide us better. They got a box of propaganda inside your sweater designed to keep us blind until the line was severed between man and God. It's almost like something evil trying to plan a job, but nowadays the people don't even care about it, cause the sheep gotta eat what they handing out. I just can't allow it. I'm a rule bender, allegedly too clever. I'm the dude in the back room telling you do better, cause I see the potential and know that you can do it. I've been to rock bottom, I climb my way through it. So
that violin, did that just come in recently, or has it been the whole time and I just noticed it? It's very prominent here. Did you guys hear? I don't know, it just stood out a lot. I'm listening to the lyrics, but then that just like stood out a lot to me. Whatever.
I'm a rule bender, allegedly too clever. I'm the dude in the back room telling you do better, cause I see the potential and know that you can do it. I've been to rock bottom, I climb my way through it. So I won't give it up that easy. I done worked too hard to be the man you see here, and I plan to be here a little bit longer, God willing, cause every minute's a gift from the Father. That's why I never bother with the ways of the world, cause nowadays my brothers are only chasing them girls that post pictures online just to see what they worth. The bottom line is they swine, but you've been giving them pearls. Like maybe,
oh, don't throw your pearls before swine lest they trample them. So he's quoting Bible verses, and he's talking about people are just posting that, you know, like women to see how much, basically what they can, they're being pigs is what he's saying. But then they're getting pearls, they're getting likes, they're getting, you know, monetized or comments or whatever. Like they're getting kudos for doing these piggy things, right? These shitty things, being a shitty person, being like a dog.
Just to see what they worth. The bottom line is they swine, but you've been giving them pearls. Like maybe it's just me, but it seems no one can see it. These people so evil, but still they're on TV. Yeah, the sheep will believe you and feel your every need, but not me though. I don't need you. Guess I'm a different breed.
I absolutely adored everything about this. I don't know why I'm trying to find a different screen. Holy crap. That was the first time I've ever heard this artist. The real young Swagg. Swagg. I'll just call him Swagg because that's what it says. 20 hours ago. Man, this deserves so many more views. This is ridiculous. Absolutely here for this. He hit every point that I prefer. He did sing songy. Come on. He was on point with this rap. He's lyrically, he was there. He was bringing up subjects that make sense. He had messaging. He had an underlying theme. He kept going back to different pieces that he had used before. He went back to he started with the watch, and he pretty much ended the song talking about time and how little we have. And, you know, this was everything. I really love this. I'm not going to lie. I can't remember who suggested this. I'd have to go search and find out. But whoever you are, thank you. Appreciate it. This was awesome. I'm going to listen to more of his stuff. Yeah. What did you guys think? Have you guys heard him before? And if so, why didn't you tell me? Anyway, description, link is down below. Yeah, I'm kind of shook. I'm like, whoa, okay, that happened. Anyway, you guys have an amazing day. Super awkward, unprofessional outro. I'm out of here. Go give him a like and a subscribe and a comment, and you know, the algorithm, do all that thing. Anyway, guys have a good day. I will see you on the next one. Yeah, there.